Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Koholo Yamla, Adonai Yahweh, Bashem Shamalak Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash, to the honors of the apostles and elders, great millstone, peace, citation, and hopeful land, Havayah Shamalak Dawada, that's King David, and to the fusion of faces that look like they see the nations, but that didn't take us back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the royal who chosen sea line, Shalom. So how this video is going to be, Esau shall perish like his own dung after 1,000 years of bondage. So, one thing is like Esau got coming to him in the future is slavery, because they oppressed our people and they put our people in captivity. So it's gonna happen to them. And after that 1,000 years, and shit, 1,000 years is going by real slow. Time's gonna go by so slow. It's gonna go like, slower than you can even imagine. Because right now the Lord is speeding up time for the elect. But yeah, but once the 1,000 years, once we reach to that time, that's when we're gonna burn all these Edomites up, and they're gonna die. So it says right here in Job 20th chapter, verse 7, it says, "Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, Where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more beheld him." So yeah. So and I was showing you that like people are gonna be like, and mostly the people that's gonna act is the heathens, because our people, starting with the the elect, and then the 2/3 in the kingdom of it, we should be having the knowledge, so we wouldn't. We will obviously know. Our kids will be having the knowledge, so we would know what's gonna happen to Esau. But these heathens, like, they're gonna be like, "What happened to Esau?" Even though they're gonna have that high hatred for Esau in the kingdom, but they're gonna ask like, "What happened to him?" And we're gonna be like, we burned all of them. Because the book of Obadiah tells you that. Let's go into that. So, yeah. Hold on. Damn, I accidentally turned off my recording. Alright, so let's continue on with this video. So it tells you this, that in Obadiah, the 1st chapter, verse 18, "In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau a stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and they shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and the Benjamin shall possess Gilead." Alright, so yeah, basically Esau, after 1,000 years of slavery, the Lord just want to do away with Esau. Esau was just made to be destroyed, because no matter what, as the brothers say, if you leave back one Edomite, they're more likely to do wickedness. The laws and the commandments, they're not going to be able to withhold that. They're not going to be able to do as good as like if the heathens, like the other heathen nations, they will, we're going to keep a watch over them after the 1,000 years. But when it's coming to Esau is just going to keep going off. The heathens are not as bad as Esau. Esau is the worst. So we're just going to burn all those red devils up. We're going to gather them up all together, and just burn them alive. Probably just blast them with that Kamehameha or put a spirit bomb on them. Or fucking death ball. In terms of Dragon Ball Z. But let me see. Let me go into the etymology first before. Alright. So now it says, let's go into the word house, because I just wanted to just show y'all something. So it says house.
Strong's H 1004. Bayeth.
Bayet. Or in the Hebrew it would be called Bayat. So it says a house is a dwelling, a habitation. That's pretty much what it is. Family of descendants. Descendants as organized body. Or it could be those belonging to the same household. But in this case, it's a family descendant. And Esau, the descendant of the, the so-called Caucasians. But, it shows you that they're going to be done away with afterwards. After the 1,000 years. So, yeah. And a mount is just to represent like a, it's basically the same, it just represents like the land. And basically, when it's coming to these Edomites, they're not gonna have nothing in their possession. And anything, all the stuff that they have in their possession, they stole from our people. So we're just taking back what they stole from us. And plus, they're gonna give us back a lot more. Even though we're gonna have spiritual powers to do everything on our own, shit, we're just gonna have slaves just for the hell of it. We're just gonna have slaves just to flex with them. I mean, they'll get a break from the work on the high holy days, like, the Sabbath and and other high holy days as well. But other than that, they're supposed to be working 24/6, which equals up to 144 hours a week, which is way worse than a 9 to 5. So, I'm gonna call me out by Yasharahla. I just stopped at a 441. Didn't even notice that. Let me see. There was another scripture I wanted to get into. Yeah, this one. It says Malachi 4 verse 3. It pretty much should be the last scripture anyway. And it says, "And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts." So, in a way, I know the Lord was basically saying that Esau's going to be on the bottom and we're going to be on the top. Our people, starting with the elect. But when it's coming to Esau, he's going to be on the bottom, in the kingdom when he's serving our people for 1,000 years, as well as these other heathens. But now you see, here's the kick to it. Because you know how, like, when you burn a body, you cremate it and it turns into ashes? So, now let's say that since it was promised from the Lord that how we will tread down the wicked and there will be ashes on the soles of our feet. Now, according to Obadiah, we're going to burn them after the 1,000 years of slavery. And there's going to be no remembrance of Esau at all. So Esau will be fully done away with. And that's, for 1,000 years. So, this is the future and that's the fate for them. We don't know if they're going to come back as the other heathens, if they reincarnate. But what we know is that their bodies are going to be completely like ashes after we burn their ashes. So, basically, the earthly bodies that they're, that we're gonna burn is just gonna be left back as ashes, being as fertilizers for the to the earth. These Edomites, one thing they're known for is destroying the earth, and the scriptures say you gotta destroy them which destroy the earth. And who destroyed the earth the most out of all heathens? Esau. And I'm soon gonna make a video about how he destroyed the earth, because, and it's funny because I just finished did it, and I was working on it the whole night because I got a presentation later on today. Since today's Tuesday morning, so I have a presentation about some air pollution that I have to do. So, and that's another way how Esau destroys the earth, by using fossil fuels and stuff like that to to cause air pollution, and it's affecting the whole world. And this devil's gonna have to clean everything that he destroyed, and it's gonna be like that for 1,000 years. But hope I made that lesson edifying. Not to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Shamalak, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakadash, double honor to the apostles and the elders, way millstone, peace, agitation, and hopeful let. Yahweh Shim, Shashalak, Rayam, Adawamiam, Wa Abarabo. Shalom.